What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here. Welcome back to another Fortnite Top 10. And ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be taking a look at 10 things that I actually want to see implemented into Fortnite. Now, apart from being an amazing, great game, one of the things that I think has really made Fortnite successful is the continual updates with this game. It almost feels like every week they're adding something new with the recent smoke grenade update. Before that, we had the SMG, and then obviously there was the huge Halloween update. And I just think it's such a smart model for a game to just always seeing new things added, keeping it fresh and exciting. And I think it's pretty obvious that Epic Games is going to continue this trend of constantly adding new things in. So because of that, I wanted to make a video looking at 10 things that they need to add into Fortnite. Now, before we do get into it, guys, if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. Comment down below what you want to see added into Fortnite. But anyways, guys, let's get into it. So coming in at our number 10 spot, we've got a pretty basic thing, but it's assists. So just to put a little scenario out there for you guys, have you ever been in a game where you always feel like you're the first one to land that sniper shot, but they have a shield and then your teammate finishes them off? And it's just like every single time you think you're gonna get a kill, your teammate steals it, and then they have all the kills and you look like a noob because you don't have any. Well, that's why I think assist would be really beneficial if they added that into Battle Royale. Now, it's hard to define what an assist should actually be called because obviously, like, if you tag a guy once and then your teammate finishes them like entirely off, that's not the same as you landing a sniper, doing 100 damage, and then the other person killing them. So maybe they'd have to make it like if you take down more than 50% of their health and then your teammate kills them within the next like minute or two, maybe then that would count as an assist. But I just think it'd be a lot more rewarding because imagine you're playing a game and you're like, dude, I don't have any kills, but then you're like, yeah, I got 18 assists. So an assist counter would be really nice. Number 9. The gas mask. So this is an idea that I've toyed around with my friends a little bit, and I think it's something that could be very interesting. So this would be a gas mask, an equipable item kind of like the bush that allows you to stay in the storm for a longer amount of time. So this would basically make it that you don't take damage while you're in the storm. And this can be very useful if you spawn on the complete opposite side of the map and you're in a situation where you have to run for like 2 minutes straight. But there's obviously one huge issue, and that would be that people might camp with this thing. So what I was thinking as like an implementation that would be good is like maybe it only lasts for 30 seconds in the storm or a minute so that it helps you get into the actual circle and not just like camp outside and just be stupid. It would definitely take some balancing issues, but I think this would be an awesome equipable. Number 8. A bus counter. So you spawn in on the bus and you're waiting to drop down. You're waiting as that timer is ticking down, right? And you're like, okay, am I gonna jump now? And as soon as that timer reaches 0, you always see like 30 people fly out of the bus. But what I suggest is something that I think would be, it's like subtle but kind of nice, is if they actually had a counter for how many people were left on the bus. This would allow you to drop a little bit more strategically because not only could you see how many people are left on and have to still drop off, but you can see the rate at which they're actually dropping. If you could see that no one is dropping at a certain time, then you could drop and actually have an advantage getting to a certain area, and I think that would be really cool. Plus, if you're one of those noobs that waits till the very, very end, that could also be sort of beneficial. Number 7. The player detector. So I'm not exactly sure how this addition would be added to Fortnite, but essentially what I'm looking at is something along the lines of like a tripwire or like this motion detector. First off, imagine the electric trap that like sits up on ceilings, right? So something like that, like much more subtle, that basically like if you go into a building or something, it's there, and it would basically somehow notify you and the team that someone has gone into that building. The other way that it could work is maybe something like a tripwire so that you could, I don't know, say like press it onto one side of a building and then like extend it, I don't know how far, to another building, and then if they walk into that tripwire, it'll activate again, letting you know that there's someone there. I don't know. I think it would be cool. Moving down to our number 6 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have new explosives. So although I would really like to see an underbarrel attachment to like one of the ARs for a noob tube grenade launcher, what I'm talking about is not like an RPG or an actual grenade launcher, but more so actual individuals. Individual equipment, that is, like sticky grenades and claymores. Now, grenades themselves are awesome. You can throw them, they roll. It's a really, really great system. But what if they actually added in like your Semtex or your sticky grenade sort of variant? I mean, it's basically the same thing, but I just think that this would be a really nice addition. Sometimes you're trying to hit a specific part of someone's base and you can't really hit it with a grenade. You more so need an RPG, but with the sticky grenade, it would kind of mimic that feature of being able to hit like above flat ground. Plus, how awesome would it be to stick someone with a grenade? I think that would just have to be an automatic kill. And the other explosive weapon that I would really enjoy are claymores, some sort of like defensive weapon. That being said though, it might encourage camping, and obviously this is an item that wouldn't be able to do like 100 damage. You would probably have to do maybe like 30 or 40, and then it would just obviously, it can kind of notify you that there's someone in an area. I don't know how much I like claymores. I think if they implemented it right, it could be good, but I'm a huge proponent of the sticky grenade. Number 5, upgrades to the starting island. So I love the fact that instead of just making you wait at a loading screen, what they do in Fortnite is you get to go to like the starter island, and there's even weapons that you can pick up and shoot players. But the thing I hate is when you get there too late, there's no weapons and you're just sitting there doing nothing. So the first change that I would really like to see to the starting island is more weapons, maybe some like better weapons, and just like more ammo overall, just more guns to shoot. And on top of that, what I think would be really cool is if you could actually kill other people. You wouldn't want people to be spawn killing, so what I think you'd have to do is make it that you can only get killed once you pick up a gun. But that would just be really fun to just kind of make like a, I don't know, just an additional sort of fun little battle in the starting area. Especially for beginner players, it'd be great practice to warm up with weapons that they're not familiar with using. I really like how the starting island is now. I just think that they could make it even better. All right, now moving down to our number 4 spot, we're getting deep into this list, ladies and gentlemen. We have character customization. Now, I'm not talking you pay $1,200 and you get to look like a skeleton, okay? I'm talking real character customization where it's like you get to choose your helmet and you get to choose your vest and your shirt and your pants and maybe your pickaxe, like everything. Like, I'm not talking one generic skin, but actually being able to individually customize everything. Call of Duty has always done this system absolutely amazing. You get different items and camos and stuff like that through completing challenges in the game. So like get 10 headshots with the sniper and you get a cool helmet, and then you know if you get 1,000 headshots, it's like super rare, you get a diamond helmet. Stuff like that I think would add replayability as well. It would honestly just make Fortnite like way more fun. Just having that ability to like grind out for different skins and stuff like that I think would be very cool. Number 3, and this is actually the addition of like a new gun, which I know is a lot, but what I seriously think needs to be in Fortnite, we have not seen this type of weapon yet, is a light machine gun. I mean, if you think about any FPS ever, you have snipers, ARs, SMGs, pistols, shotguns, and light machine guns. The way that a light machine gun is supposed to be used in video games usually is like it's this heavier weapon that holds down an area. You don't have to reload, it's got pretty good range, pretty good damage, but it's very heavy. The other drawback is it often has a long reload time. Now, I can definitely see why we haven't seen one of these in Fortnite yet, as obviously all weapons have the same mobility rate, so the thing with an LMG is it would actually slow you down. And if it didn't but had all the other good attributes, it might be a little bit overpowered. But that being said, I think if they balanced correctly, this could be a very new and awesome gun to use in the game. For balancing issues, I think it would either have to marginally slow down the player when you pick one up, not even when you're holding one, but just completely slow you down just a little bit. That, or it would just have to do not a lot of damage. Because if you had a gold LMG doing like the same amount of damage as a SCAR, and then on top of that, it's like, you know, you don't have to reload for 100 shots, that's gonna be OP. But even for getting mobility, if you've got this like longer range gun that, I don't know, maybe only does like 20 damage a shot or something, that could actually be very viable. It would definitely take some balancing and some implementation issues, but I think LMGs would be a huge addition to Fortnite. Now, moving down to our number 2 spot, I think this is something that everyone is going to preach to the heavens on. A way to earn V-Bucks. All right, now how many people out there love the fact that Fortnite is free, don't have access to a credit card, don't have money, and can't buy skins? The huge argument that I've seen throughout the community is like, there is no way to get V-Bucks besides paying. Now, on one hand, Battle Royale is a free game, meaning that they're not actually making cash from the game. The only way that they're making money right now is through in-app purchases. So I can totally see, and I think it's completely justified on their end, to charge you $20 for a skin. That being said, there's so many people out there that don't actually have access to these things, and I can totally see why it's really annoying. So maybe if they made it something super low even, like 50 V-Bucks for one win, so that if you wanted to unlock a skin, you'd have to win like 24 games, but just some way to actually get them without needing a credit card. It doesn't have to be crazy, but I just think it would be nice to add something in for the people that don't have cash. But ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 1 spot, and this is so fitting because the Halloween update just ended, we need a winter update. More specifically, a Christmas update. So I don't know if we want to go and like completely cover the map in snow, but what I'm talking here is Christmas tree lights on the pine trees, okay? Candy cane rockets, Christmas ornament grenade launchers. How cool would that be? I think it's gonna happen. I really do. I mean, like, seeing after Halloween, I think there's gonna be some sort of Christmas update, and I hope it's epic. Now, a snow map would be really cool. I don't know if they'll go that far. I wouldn't be opposed. But for me personally, I just can't wait to go riding on a rocket-propelled candy cane. Anyways, though, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Again, if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. Comment down below what you want to see added into Fortnite. The support on the last two videos have been absolutely amazing, even though the revolver still sucks. But I really appreciate all the support, and we're gonna keep making some Fortnite top 10. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out, you freaking. And just wrapping this video up and editing right now, I gotta give a huge shout out to my boys Taylor and Will. They helped me out with the ideas, so thank you very much, gentlemen. And that's it. Peace out, you freaking nerds.